Hi friends, Andy Vegan. Today is my gentle juice fasting day, once a week. I fast, I only drink juices. It's a modified kind of fasting, as science calls it, because they found that the modified fasting, that's why it's become a term, it has no side effects or almost no side effects as opposed to the classical fasting with 0 calories, only water fast and these kind of things. And so they don't recommend it to do these things because it has too many side effects. Sweating, blood headache, heart racing, even inner organs can be harmed, the kidneys detox, and they didn't know so much about it scientifically unless a couple of years ago they began more and more research. There was even a study in 2019, the biggest so far, where they found that modified fasting doesn't have all these side effects and still is very beneficial. So the modified fasting is something recommended, and you drink juices or even smoothies with fiber and light salads. You just reduce the calories. That's the idea of fasting in general, reducing calories over time. So the body begins to eat itself. Yeah, it has less energy than usual from outside, from the food, and so it begins to eat their own energy. And that is a detoxification, actually. They begin to bring out the garbage from the cells. The cells produce protein all the time, thousands of proteins every cell, and they have misproductions, and they pile up the misproductions, pile up in the garbage bin. If you don't bring out the garbage, it piles up, and you age, you get sick. And so fasting is bringing out the garbage. It's a detox. It's scientifically clear now. It's called autophagy, self-eating. It's a mechanism the body does. It's healthy if you do it right. And I do it once a week. It's amazing. At night, we do it all the time, right? Sleeping is like that too. Fasting on a day is more intense. I do it without fiber usually. I don't drink smoothies, more juices, but you can also make it easier with the fiber. Some doctors recommend that even because whole food plant-based diet, they are propagating, of course. I do it without fiber because I want to pause digestion. That is also something very nice. You get energy, all the energy that is used for digesting food is that for the nerves, for the senses. You can be more sensitive, you can be creative. To me, it's great. And it's not hard because I have a lot of fancy juices to drink. That's a lot of fun. It makes the fasting day light. Today I make it just a apple, orange, ginger juice. It's very simple. It's very available. And let's do it right away. I have the same amount of apples and oranges about. I cut it into pieces that go into the juicer. You see, to get the fiber out. To just have the juice. And to that, very nice combination is ginger. Here I have a nice ginger root. That's among the healthiest foods we have. The list of 5 healthiest foods: dark leafy greens, tubers like ginger or turmeric, then legumes, and so this is among the 5. Ginger is really absolutely recommended if you can do it. It brings more of the nutrients into the system. The Indians call it the fire element that makes digestion, absorption possible. And ginger has that fire element. It's warming. And it's a strong antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. It's very, very healthy. So let's juice it and come back in a sec with the juice. This is my juice. It's not as much as I usually have. I have a liter, but it's less than a liter. This is about a liter. And let's taste it. It looks amazing. Made of orange apple juice. It's a wonderful juice. I know already. I made it with pears also, orange apple pear. It's a classic in my kitchen. It's a base for other juices too, but orange apple ginger was special because of the ginger fire in it. And the texture is nice. The color is beautiful. It's orange juice color. It's creamier than usually orange juice is. Looks amazing. Feels amazing. And now let's taste it. Mm. Wonderful, love it. So delicious. Yeah, just watch here what it looks like. Have a look. It's a little bit creamy, you see, very lightly, slightly, but it is wonderful. It's a perfect juice. We all know apple juice, we all know orange juice. Why not try it together? And it's a wonderful result. It's a little bit complex, you know. Apples are very simple. Apple juice, everybody knows, it's sweet. Some apples are a little bit more sour. I have a perfect apple sweet and sour balance. You know, fruit are usually characterized by sweet and sour flavors, and the peel makes it a little bit more bitter, more intense, like oranges. But the flavor of the fruit, the juice, is usually sweet and sour, somewhere in between that. Apple is one of the most balanced fruit we have. It's very nice. It's worldwide very spread because of that balance, some believe, and very common. And oranges, they are citrus fruit. They are supposed to be sour, but they can be very sweet. It's a very different flavor, apple and oranges. But together, and the bitter flavor of the orange peel is so well known, you know. It reflects in the juice, in the without the peel. It's in there too a little bit. So together, these two are very complex flavor, a new flavor that is can't even define it really. And then the ginger with it, this earth element, the fire and earth element, it makes it a really exciting flavor. I'm happy I tried it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. I have another recipe every single day. Enjoy the endless vegan variety, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And on Facebook, there is a page called Tree Yoga Moon Fasting. That's a page where I'll post all the juice recipes and the fasting calendar for the best fasting days. If you go more into depth, once a week is for me perfect. Every other week, some friends of mine do that. Yeah, but there are then fasting days, especially with the moon calendar, yeah, the full moon, the new moon, and these things. That's a little bit more there too, but that's, yeah, just check it out. And otherwise, maybe you want to donate. There is a thanks button under the video somewhere. You have to look a little bit. Thanks for watching.